The Key to Life. I have never felt this alone. From not feeling alone at all to just feeling lonelier than I have ever felt. The complete darkness. I keep on going back and forth, just like when it happened. I just have never felt so alone. It was like a symphony, like a beautiful song almost at one point. Just going back and forth. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Just so confused. Maybe I am crazy, huh? Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. It was like a poem. It was so, so beautiful. Have never made me feel so much love. It'll be so worth it, I promise. It's so, so worth it. All the pain, all the tears, 'cause it all changed when I saw her. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. And then I looked into her eyes. Literally everything was connected. Every little thing. I was the smallest thing you could think of, evolving every time. I couldn't imagine what I thought pain was, but every time going backwards. After being in that complete darkness, but then being in that complete light. The whole back and forth was worth it in the end. Every pain didn't seem so bad. It was nothing compared. It was so worth it. The goal. I wonder what that was. I wonder how many people have experienced something like that. It can't just be me, right? It was just so horrible and terrifying, yet so beautiful and just such a symphony. It's like we kept creating darkness, but he kept creating a light just as equal. It's like it was me the whole time, and I just needed to learn real love, that unconditional love. Every word, every color, every sound, every syllable. It all mattered, every single little thing, every single memory, every single moment, all for that goal. I keep picturing that goal. It'll be so worth it, I promise. Just wait a little more. It'll be so worth it. I seriously have never felt this alone in my life. It's just so fucking horrible, I hate it. I feel like I can't even trust myself right now. That's why I feel so damn lonely. Just make it stop. I'm slowly starting to finally feel better. Luna has hugged me so much. She's my little angel, mi chula. Slowly feeling more like myself again. These flies are very annoying. Just fucking kidding. It doesn't get better, just things get worse. Everyone will just slowly leave you. No one really cares about anyone, just themselves. It's just the truth. Alright, I'm slowly coming back. Been feeling more at peace again. Slowly feeling myself again. It's almost over. Maybe I'm not back just yet. I don't know. Gonna try to figure more things out today. Definitely having a lot of thoughts. Meditation is key for everything. So 1, 2, back to 1. It's starting to make sense, I think. I secretly, like behind the scenes, kind of always knew. We just didn't want to pay attention to that part of us. It is fucking terrifying, but I think it's what we need to do. So I think things are finally making actual sense. After reading Monroe's books, things are clicking, I think. That Thursday, I thought I would be the first one, and it did happen then. I brought out and forced my ego. The interpretation is what changes for everyone. All things that I saw were symbols. I think I did it, and the next thing I saw was either me watching myself explain it to my friends. I exploded, because I think that's technically what you do. We have all these perceptions of everything that add up to make us see what we see and feel what we feel. To meditate and do this crazy thing, you gotta learn to break it down. Break time down. Instead of thinking of every moment, and by thinking of every moment, it leads us to have an image of a person, an opinion of someone, if you will. But being at peace and that unconditional love, you are breaking down time. Being in the now, and only in the now. So you don't have an automatic assumption of someone or something. but that the only image you have of them is the one of that exact present moment. I want to see things like a math problem. 2 plus 2 equals 4. It's very automatic, but being in the now, you say 2 plus 2. I wonder what that would equal. Let's find out. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Oh, hey, look, it equals 4. We could have automatically assumed 4, but instead of assuming 4, we observe. Or watch to see if it is 4 again. So breaking it down, breaking time down. The way Monroe describes the process is like you're breaking yourself down, exploding. Balance. For every good thing, there is a bad thing. For every bad thing, there is a good thing. There can't be a good thing if you don't know what bad is. Now I'm remembering how the process was kind of. I think that godly love, I'm starting to feel it and understand. It would be so very hard to know that good if you haven't experienced that bad. It's hard to know that balance if you haven't lived or seen both. Maybe at the beginning there was just a good and a bad, but when we as humans see it, we all want that super good. But just by seeing what that super good is, you don't even have to see the super bad. You can just imagine and assume it. You can fear it. Just saying that one's super good, such one's super bad would be too unbearable for anyone. It would probably be way, way too much for people to handle. So what does God do to make it bearable? Because God would still want you to find that peace, that balance. So what happens is we explode so that throughout all our lifetimes we slowly feel every single good and slowly feel every single bad. We slowly feel more and more of all of these good and bad. Maybe we start in the bad and learn how to appreciate the good. Adam and Eve, I think that's the end goal. We already started there. Everyone was already Adam and Eve. We've already experienced all of the good at once and all of the bad at once. Maybe it was just so much. Maybe that needed to happen too. Maybe that's why hope is a thing. Because every cycle always begins in the bad. And we've cycled so much that we know the good that's equal to that bad is coming. It's going to be so worth it, guys. I promise. She's so worth it. Maybe we all do have that one soul we're searching for. We're all searching for that Eve. That's why it was so beautiful and terrifying at the same time, because it's something that needed to happen. We had to feel all of that bad and evil, especially if there is such a good, a circle of life. There is no point unless we bring perspective in. If we be in the now, a circle is not a circle anymore. If we don't look at the big picture, then being in the now is just a dot in this circle. So being in the now, we find a point in the circle with no points. El cubo de Metatron, I found so very, very interesting. It's made up of a bunch of circles, but each circle has a line that leads to another circle. All of these now new feelings that I have felt, and all of these coincidences are too real for all of these circles to not have a purpose. It will just be circle after circle. But maybe I just want to know and understand the reason for our circle. To look right, one can look really far to the left. Really far to the left. Circles, 3D and other motions of circles fixed on a point. Water is the same as electricity, so swimming around here would be the equivalent to flying around over there. Exploding, feeling pain here and there to not feel all the pain at once. So same with good, so maybe same with everything. So circle and circle and circle and circle. We'll only know the circle that we are in until someone breaks out of that circle to see the bigger circle. So it's not that the circle before was wrong. They were right just seeing that circle that they're in as it is, but maybe they're partially right in their own way. October 1st is the day of the thing. I think what happened was I went through the whole circle at once. Well, not exactly at once, but an ambulance ride along circle. I think that's why I wasn't sure what happened. And it was beautiful yet terrifying at the same time. Maybe we all have a thing for ourselves that isn't all good, with all of its bad, but to us, it's still all good. Life and us right now is only part of a circle, one we may know of and many that we don't know of. Leviathan. I can break it down to two simple circles. Perspective plays a lot in all of these circles. Love and hate. Fear and hope. Avatar and Naruto. Fear, hope, love, hate. Yes, no. The last one doesn't sound too crazy, doesn't it? 11/11/20 is when I stopped writing. And you know, the most beautiful and funny part is that the piece that I've been trying to find is at the beginning of it all. The part that I thought was the worst, the all black, the nothingness, the loneliness. I think honestly that's the heaven that we're all looking for and trying to get, because at that point you can make it anything you want it to be. You can make it tell your own story. It can be whatever you want it to be, all that black and loneliness. But it doesn't have to be all black and lonely forever. In the end, I am who I am.